Hey everyone, sorry I'm looking a little rough around the edges. I didn't do my makeup. I'm actually about to go get into the bathtub and start getting ready to do whatever, go to dinner. I had a video request, and I always love when you guys send me video requests because, well, unless they're completely ridiculously stupid, and I can't thank you enough for those, but yeah, I got a video request asking about my favorite foundations from drugstore brands all the way up to high end. So I'm just going to touch on that like really quickly, and I figured that since it was just more informative, it didn't really matter what I looked like. I didn't have to get all dolled up because I'm not really demonstrating anything. I have 4 foundations and a suggestive foundation / concealer. You'll see what I mean. And then also 4 different tools to apply them with, just based on my preferences. But anyway, I'll start by the cheapest one. I think is, yeah, this one. It's the CoverGirl trublend. I wear it in 2. I think it's just regular 2. 425 buff beige. Just has a little 2 on it right here. This one's been pretty much used. I got this in New York and it was $10. They're CoverGirl and Loreal are always on sale at CVS, where I always go, or Walgreens or whatever. It looks like this, clearly. It's just the CoverGirl True Blend with blendable minerals. When I got it, I was just kind of out of the foundation that I regularly used, and I wanted to try a liquid because I was using a mousse, and I'm just making sure it doesn't have mineral oil in it. I wouldn't have bought it if it did, but you never know when they slip it in there again. Yeah, so it really goes on quite nicely. It blends surprisingly well for a drugstore foundation. They've been doing really well with these. I was trying to use the L'Oreal True Blend, but they have mineral oil in it, and you don't want to F with that. So I just put some on my hand right here, and you can already see it's just blending in, and it's really, really soft. When I wear it, I get a lot of compliments. I'm notorious for like mixing my drugstore foundations with my high-end foundations just because I like to make them last. So yeah, I mean, it flawlessly blended in with my hand. Like, you can't, I know it's hard with these, with the webcam, but literally blends perfectly well. It's really smooth. It's not greasy at all. I wouldn't wear it if it was. And I would put that on with a stippling brush. I had gotten this one at RiteAid for like $7, and you can see next to the RealTechniques. I think they might sell RealTechniques at RiteAid. I'm not sure. They might sell them at Target. Right now, if you get RealTechniques brushes, they are buy one, get one half off at Ulta and Ulta.com. And it's Cyber Monday today if you're watching this today. So it's like extra $20 or $10 off, and like all kinds of gift bags and stuff. So just saying, I'm poor. But these are next to each other. The only difference is the tops are both really flat. This one's just really shorter and fatter, so like it's very stiff. So when you're applying concealer, like, you know, you put your foundation on, you buff it in. If you haven't seen my foundation video, go watch it. It's very, very informative. Whoops. The frick? Anyway, but yeah, you just blend in like this. You buff in, kind of like if you ever wore Bare Minerals or one of those similar type, sheer cover, all that stuff. But this one is better if you need more coverage, like if you have acne scars, acne, discoloration, just anything like that, because then you could then go back with more foundation and blot and stipple it in, and it gives you better cover. These RealTechniques are a little more expensive, but I'm obsessed with their powder brush. So is my friend Taylor, and sorry. And like I said, they are buy one, get one half off at Ulta right now. So if you want to just scooch a little butt on over there and get a little deal. Also, I used to use the blender ball. Mine is really dirty. Sorry. But it looks like this. These came out a few years ago, and they've just recently become more popular. It comes with a little packet of cleaner and just like this. They're great little sponges, and also the point helps you get like right under your eyes, right in the cracks of your nose, so you're literally having no fine, like seeping into the fine lines and settlage, if you will. So it's a really good deal. But they're like $20 or something. I don't think it's worth it for the price. I honestly don't, but it is a great little sponge if you want to get it for a gift. Christmas is coming up. I would get it. Get your Sephora points out there. And also, if you're getting stuff from Sephora for Christmas, don't forget to tell your parents to use your account. Just fill the cart and then just be like, oh, go get what you want me. It's in my cart. That way you'll get the Beauty Insider points. I know. I did that when I got my Clarisonic a few years ago. Here's another RealTechniques brush. It's called the Expert Face Brush. Boom. It's not pink. It's orange, obviously. But same brand. It's like a rounded, very tightly wound tip. It reminds me of my Sephora airbrush brush. That was more of a fanned out type thing, but you use it in the same way. This is, everyone raved about it on Ulta.com about how it's the best brush they ever used to put foundation on, and I love it. I really, really love it. That's all I have to say about that. Love it, love it, love it. So if you want to get the stippling brush and the perfect face brush, or the powder brush and the perfect face brush, or the stippling brush and the powder brush, those are my top three recommends for RealTechniques if you want to go get the Ulta deal. Second foundation is L'Oreal's Magic Smooth Souffle. I use it in Sun Beige. I think it's like the same name. This is 530 Sun Beige. I also, when I was more tan, rest in peace, I used to use Classic Tan, and then as I started getting progressively whiter, I mixed it with Sun Beige. I'm like out of it. This stuff is great. When it came out, it was like $11. L'Oreal is always buy one get one free makeup at CVS. So if you go there to get it and you can wait, I would wait and get it, because it's always this. I just put it. It's like a little. It looks nasty actually. It's like a little booger or something, but put it on and buff it in. And I like to use it with my stippling brush or a brush and just massage that bad boy right in. Every time I wear this stuff, I literally get so many compliments. I work conventions, and I worked a dermatology convention, and everyone was like, your skin's so great, your skin's so great. And it's like, a bunch of dermatologists are saying it. It must be true. But it was just the makeup. And I was hungover, so that was even better. But yeah, they're $11 roughly, and freaking fabulous. I love this foundation. It's one of the best drugstore foundations I've ever tried. So it's just a couple dollars more expensive than the CoverGirl. But I mean, like I said, alternate them. It just depends on if you need more coverage that day, if you're doing like taking pictures or whatever, like if you want to use a cream and not a liquid. It's just your preference, you know? Third most expensive, or going down the scale from lowest price to high, is the Cargo OneBase. This is like my third tube of this, and it's kind of like rubbed off. They used to have Cargo at Sephora. I think they still might on Sephora.com. Not really sure. They go back and forth with it, but they do have this on Ulta as well. I love Cargo. It's one of my favorite things. This is actually a concealer, and it's called OneBase, so it's like concealer and foundation. I usually just use this, just like dab it underneath my eyes, sides of my nose, you know, like I have discoloration under here and sometimes here. Line my eyebrows with it. I love this stuff. It blends amazing. It's about $30, and which is moderate for it's two uses. It's concealer and foundation. It's layerable, so the more you can put on more. And all I do is I put it on in dots with a little applicator, and then I just take my brush and I blend it in like under my eyes and just kind of blend down my face, because I don't wear foundation on a regular basis. I don't really feel like anyone should. It's bad for your skin. So if you want to just have my normal thing that I do is eyebrows, lipstick, blush, bronzer, concealer, and powder. So that being said, I would just put a little bit of that on in my problem areas and buff it into my skin. And that way you're not wearing foundation on your skin. You're getting like your natural glow coming through, but you're still got a lot of coverage that you're secure with, and it looks really nice. So I would say this is I mean, keep it in your purse. I keep this one in my purse. I think it's freaking awesome. Throw it in there right now. Love it. You can just use it on the go, all that stuff. Fourth is Lancome's Teint Idole Ultra. We're just going to call it Teint Idole because I'm not speaking in French. This thing, I got my friends using this. It's so amazing. It lasts for 12 hours. You just shake it before you use it. It has a little, have it all over it. A little tiny drop goes such a long way. This has lasted me a long time. It's $44 at Sephora. Ulta has it too. Has Lancome. I love Lancome. I use it in Buff 4C. And they have a lot of colors. They have warm and cool colors. So I would just go into Sephora and test it. And I picked it like instantly. I knew exactly. Just test it on the inside of your wrist and test it right here, because that's where the blending goes awry. But I just use this with the same brushes, and it's liquid. It's amazing. I love it. Love, love, love. I mix this, like a dot of this with the CoverGirl sometimes, just because I've just been making it last forever. And the last one is Napoleon Perdis Sheer Genius Liquid Foundation. This is a sample that I got, and I've been making this shit last forever too. It's amazing. I hold it to the same standard as Lancome. I love, love, love the coverage. It looks dewy and fresh, and it looks amazing. I'm getting the price right now, which I think is like $60. Yep, it's $59 at Ulta, which is scary. Love their concealer too, the One concealer. And also Cargo's is, I didn't tell you what color I use in Cargo, but I think it's beige. Their coloring is really hard to tell. But this is B3 or OB3. It blends really, really well. And also Cargo's Blu-ray concealer. But I'm going to do a concealer video, but, you know, in case you want to pick up a few things. Cargo also has a brush called the Magic Brush, and it's like the raved about brush of the world, but it's $30 or between $30 and $40 or something, like $32. And it's a little much to spend on a brush. I already have a problem doing that, so. Those are the ones. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't already, I'm just going to post a picture of all of them with a link to this video. And if you have any questions, please feel free. Again, sorry for my appearance. And if you have any requests for videos, please let me know. I'm always up for a challenge. Bye.